Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to my dear students by your teacher, Ms. Rida, your maths teacher, as you know. My dear, we know that nowadays monthly are going on and you all are doing your preparations for your monthly test. So, in our last session, we have revised chapter number 11, Geometry. So, today what we are going to do today, we are going to do reinforcement of chapter number 1, that is sets. Okay, do you remember how can we define set? A set is a collection of well-defined class of distinct objects, right? For example, capital A is equals to 1, 2, 3, where capital A is called the notation and 1, 2, 3 are called the elements. It must be enclosed within the curly bracket and separated by the commas. This is one way of set representation. This is called the tabular method. Now there are two more methods, descriptive method, and we know that the third one is set builder notation. Okay, set builder notation. Now here is very important set of number on page number 2 from your book, in which tabular form, descriptive form is given to you, and on page number 3 there is set builder form, set builder notation is given to you to the related sets. For example, here n, capital N means set of natural number, right? It starts with 1, 2, 3 and so on. It's a tabular form. Descriptive means we are describing a set, and set builder notation, we are following the rule that x such x belongs to. Now here we have to mention that which set is this? It's a natural set, 1, 2, 3. So we have to mention capital N. Okay. Please remember that whole number starts with 0. Okay. And integers contain negative and positive the values. Odd and even, you know that here 1, 3, 5 are odd numbers. 2, 4, 6 and so on. It's the set of positive even number. Okay. And here when the upper limit is not mentioned, that means this set is a finite set, infinite set, right? It's an infinite set when the number of elements are unlimited. Now let's discuss the set builder notation rule. The rule of writing the set in set builder notation is, here we have to mention the notation. Okay, that is equals to curly brackets open and close, and here x such that x belongs to. Now here in this dish we have to mention that which set is given to you. Either natural, whole, even, O means odd, prime, composite or integer. Here you have to mention the which set is given to you, right? Then comma is there, and then we have to write the lower and upper limit. Okay, here we have to mention the lower and upper limits. Union and intersections of two sets. Union means combining and intersection means finding the common between two sets. Now union of two overlapping sets. Okay, first we are going to discuss union of two overlapping sets. Ramesh, are you there? Now union means combining. For example, here if A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and B is equals to 1, 2, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. Bete, look at the example carefully. These two sets are overlapping sets. Am I right? How can I say that? Because in set A and in set B, the common elements are 1, 2 and few elements are different, that is 3, 4 and 5, 6. That means A and B are the overlapping set, right? Now how can we find the union? We have to write A Union, this is the symbol for union. B is equals to, write down all the elements of set A and B, but repetition is not allowed. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, how can we draw the Venn diagram? Bete, for Venn diagram, Ryan, how can we draw the Venn diagram? For Venn diagram, we have to draw two overlapping circles. Okay. Ahad, in this overlapping part, bete, we have to mention the common elements. So the common elements are 1, 2. Okay. The common elements are, please look at the diagram carefully. I'm describing it properly. Look at the example. Here 1, 2 is the common element in both the, 1, 2 are the common elements in both the sets. So we have to mention it in the overlapping part here. Okay. Now the remaining elements of set A must be written here, and the remaining elements of set B is written here. Right? Now, after completing the Venn diagram, step number 2. What is the step number 2 of Venn diagram? What is the step number 2? It's shading. So the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to shade the whole Venn diagram. Okay? We have to shade the whole Venn diagram. Clear, everybody? Now, intersection of two disjoint sets. Intersection means finding the common. Disjoint means the sets having no element common. Now look at the example. Is there any common element between A and B? Is there any common element? No. Aha, there isn't any common element. So A intersection B gives the answer a null set. Okay, Rabia? We get the answer a null set. So Maya, how can we draw the Venn diagram for disjoint set? It is so simple. Disjoint means two separate circles. So draw the two circles, write down the elements of set A over here, and write down the elements of set B in second circle. Okay. Now, step number 2 is, what is the step number 2, Halima? Halima, step number 2 is shading. Step number 2 is shading. Now, shading depends upon the answer. Here the answer is the null set. So there we are not going to shade the Venn diagram. Very good, Ramesh. Why we are not going to shade? Because the answer is the null set. Okay. Now, union and intersection of two sets when one is a subset of other. Okay. Now, for example, a set A is 1, 2 and set B is 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, the common elements are 1, 2. Is it the same example like union of two overlapping set? No. Why? Because here in set A, there isn't any other uncommon element left. Koi element left over here? No. That means A completely is a part of set B. Look at the example. A is a part of set B, or you can say that A is a subset. What kind of subset? Proper or improper? Yes, A is a proper subset of set B. And B is a proper superset of set A. Now, let's come on the topic. We have to find the union. So, A union B is 1, 2, 3, 4. We have combined all the elements. And how can we find the intersection between 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4? Intersection means finding the common. So the common elements here are 1, 2. So the answer is 1, 2. Now, what about the Venn diagram for the union? When A is a subset of set B, that means we have to draw A inside B. We have to draw the circle of set A inside the circle of set B. Are you getting me? Yes, Aisha. We have to draw the subset circle inside the super circle. Okay. First, you have to identify that which is one is the superset. So you have to draw the bigger circle for superset and smaller circle for subset. Is it clear? Yes, Ramla, is it clear, bete? Okay, now step number two is shading. Now look at the answer. We have to check the answer. Okay, we have to check the answer. Ramla, answer is 1, 2, 3, 4. That means we have to shade the whole Venn diagram. Okay, we have to shade the whole Venn diagram. Now, what about the intersection? Whenever we are finding the intersection, when one set is a subset of another, we have to draw the diagrams in the similar way, like this. Now, look at the diagram. Here, the diagram, Venn diagram is same. Only the difference is of shading. Fatma, what is the difference between this diagram and this? The difference is only of shading. Okay, shading. Now, here in the intersection, we get the answer only 1, 2. 1, 2. That means we have to shade only the set A. We have to shade only the circle set A. Okay, that means we have to shade only the circle of set A. And what about this Venn diagram? We have to shade the whole Venn diagram. I can give you the question. I will give you 2 sets and then I ask you to draw the Venn diagram for A union B. What you have to do? You have to find the union and then you have to draw the Venn diagram. Or I will give some option of Venn diagrams to you. You have to select that which option is correct. Okay. Now, power sets. It is a set of all the subset of a set. Okay. The formula for finding the power set is number of subsets is equals to n curly bracket P means power of set A. Here A is representing a set. Okay. N is the number of elements in a set. Here n is here this n represents the number of elements in a set. Now here the question is find the power sets and subset of set A. But here how many elements are there? Only one element is there. So n is equals to 1. So in the formula, here we can mention n is equals to 1. So 2 ones are 2. 2 ones are 2. That means how many subsets will be there? How many number of subsets will be there? 2. Okay. Now remember that whenever the power sets we are going to find, we have to make the curly bracket first. Why? Why we have to make the curly bracket? Why we have to mention the power sets within the curly bracket? Because it is a set of all the subset of a set. And set must be enclosed within the curly bracket. Remember this. Okay. Now, Ramesh, here we know that a null set is a proper subset of every set. Remember, a null set is a proper subset of every set. So we get first subset is null set and the second subset will be a set itself because every set is an improper subset of itself. Right? So we get how many number of subsets we want? 1 and 2. And we get the answer. Now, what is the difference between powers set and subset? Whenever we are finding the power set, we have to put it in the curly bracket. Okay? And whenever we are finding the subset, we have to mention the subset only. Okay? Here, the subsets are null set and set A. And when we mention it in the curly bracket, it becomes a power set. It becomes a power set. So this is the main difference between the subsets and the power set. Okay, if you will not draw the curly bracket around the power sets, I will not consider your answer correct. Okay, your answer will be wrong. Now, how can we find the power sets and subset when the question is 1 and 2? Now, Fatma, how many number of elements are there between 1 and 2? So, n is equals to 2. N is equals to 2. So, Ramla, n 2 power 2. N is equals to 2. That means 2 power 2 is 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4. right? So power set must be enclosed within the curly braces like this. So first subset will be null set and the last will be the set itself. Okay, now the second one will be 1 and the third one will be 2, right? So how many number of subsets we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is required. We need 4 subsets. Okay, now the subsets can be written like without the curly bracket. So we get the answer of power sets and subsets. Now students, for example, there is one more element, that is 3. Then here the number of elements will be here 3. And here we have to mention 2 power 3. So what will be, how many numbers of sets will be there? 6? 2 3s are 6? No. 2 power 3 means 2 is multiplying 3 times. So 2 multiply with 2 multiply with 2. Here one more 2 we get. So 2 multiply with 2 multiply with 2 is 8. So how many subsets will be there? 8. Right? Universal set and the complement of a set. Vanya, lecture is clear or not? Is there any question? Good, Ramesh. Very good. Yes, Vanya, everything is clear. So, hey, please mention it in the chat box. Everything is clear. But now universal set. It is a set consists of all the elements under discussion. Okay, Sumaya? But it is a set consists of all the elements under discussion. It is denoted by capital U. That means, for example, if set U contains 1, 2, 3, 4, and A is a set containing 1, 2. That means A is a subset of universal set. And what about B? B contains 2, 3. B contains 2, 3. Again, B is a subset of universal set, right? We can say that A is a subset. This symbol is for subset. Now, which kind of subset? Proper or improper? Yes, it is a proper subset of universal set. And B is again a proper subset of universal set. And U, universal set, is the proper superset of set B and A. Now, for the universal set, we have to draw a rectangle. We have to draw a rectangle. Now, the complement of a set consists of all the elements of universal set which are not the elements of set A. Complement of set A means UA dash. That means U minus A. U minus A. Right? U minus A. And here for the universal we have to draw a rectangle, and for set A we have to draw a circle. Right? We have to draw a circle. Now do as directed, bete. If U is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4 and Y is there 2, 4, then find Y intersection Y dash. First of all, we have to find Y dash. Y dash means U minus Y. Now draw the rough column and let's see how can we find Y dash. Bete, U minus Y means 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 2, 4. After cutting the common elements, we have to write the remaining elements of set U only. That means we get 1, 3. Okay, we get the answer of Y dash 1, 3. Let's find the intersection of Y and Y dash 2, 4 intersection with 1, 3. Is there any common element? No. So we get the answer null set. So we can write here in the answer null set. Now question number 2. X minus Y whole complement. First we have to solve the bracket. That means X minus Y. Now just in the rough column here, X minus Y 1, 3 minus 2, 4 gives the answer 1, 3. Okay, now we can subtract it from the universal set. Okay, now U minus X minus Y gives the answer 2, 4. How can we draw the Venn diagram? Okay, we have to draw in this question, we only have to draw the Venn diagram. So here is the Venn diagram. We have to draw one rectangle and two disjoint circles. Why? Because all the elements are different. And the answer is 2, 4. So we have to shade only the answer, that is 2, 4. Okay. Question number 3 is U is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and A is equals to 1, 3. We have to find A double dash. Now from page number 13, we know that A double dash is equal to A. B double dash is equals to B, right? B double dash equals to B. Now in the rough column, let's check whether the answer is correct or not. Yes, A double dash gives the answer 1, 3. That is our A. After solving A double dash, we get the answer 1, 3. So here A double dash gives the answer 1, 3. That is our A. Now question number 4 is C is equals to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. We have to mention it in set builder form. Now look at the set carefully. The set is of odd number, and here the limitation are it is less than 11. Okay, so we can write the answer x such that x belongs to odd number and x is less than 11, right? Now here you can see your book pages, page 1, page 2. Here the important points are highlighted. Okay, in the same way you can highlight your book pages. The important points, the important definitions are marked. Here the set of numbers is on page number 2. Please mark the important points. Here on page number 3 and page number 4, the important definitions are marked. Important points are marked over there. Okay. Here you can see that improper subsets, equal set, universal set, on page number 5. And on page number 13, very important, 3 important points are given on page number 13. Mark the important points. So, ready for the questions? Ready? So, here question number 1 is on your screen. I want you all to solve the question and share your answers quickly. But please mention the bit number also. Okay? Here you know that I am going to give you the grades for your answers, for your responses. Here I want answer number 1 from Aisha Hassan, Vania Ali and Sumaya. Answer number 2 from Ramla and Fatma. Quickly share your answers with it. Answer number 1. Here 2 sets are given to you. Very good Ramla. Very good. Sorry, very good Halima. Yes, Ramiz. Quickly share your answers. Ramiz, you can also share your answer of bit 1, 2, 3, 4. I have called the names of the students. Also, they have to share their answers of these bits, but please share your answers quickly, everybody. Excellent, Ramla. Everything is clear to you. Very good. Now, let's see. Students are sharing their answers. Ahad, very good. Answer number 1 is null set. Okay. Here I call the names. Fatima, please share your answer quickly. Fatma, Rayan, Vania, Suhaib. I want the answer quickly. Here I got the answer number 2 by Rumesa, Abed and by Halima. Let's see the answer. Answer number 2 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Halima, excellent. I call the name Rabia, Ramla. Quickly share your answers, everybody. Vanya, Suhaib, share your answer of bit number 3 now. Quickly, I'm waiting for you all. Now, what is bit number 3? Bit number 3 is set A and D is given to you. You have to only find D minus A. That's it. That means first you have to write set D and then you have to subtract set A from D. Cut the common and write the remaining elements of set 1. What will be the answer? No. No, Ramesh. We have to mention the answer of, we have to write the elements of set number 1. Yes, exactly right, Halima. The answer of number 3 is a null set. Look at the example, Ramesh. When we cut the common elements, we get the answer nothing. Now, what about bit number 4? Everybody, please share your answer quickly. Ahad, please look at the solution carefully. Here, when we cut the common elements, nothing will be left. Okay, now what about bit number 4? Bit number 4. Bit number 4. So bit number 4, answer is here 5. Answer is 5. And how can we draw the Venn diagram? Check your Venn diagram. Okay, clear everybody? Now, choose the correct answer. Now quickly look at the questions. Here, C is equals to 0. Is it a finite, infinite or null? Yes, it's a finite set. Here 1, 3 and 3, 1 are equal sets. And C double dash is a C. In this way, you can get your questions in your monthly, right? So I hope that today's lecture is clear to you. Just take a good care of yourself and good luck for your monthly for tomorrow. Take care everybody and Allah Hafiz.